And welcome back, folks. Back to the Matt and Dave Gaming Show, or channel, or whatever the hell we call it. We are back to that question that made us game over last episode. We went with a dog biscuit. I think this time we're going to go with a shimmering pepper, right?
Yep.
A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way. So naturally, you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice. It feels like forever as you trip throughout the universe. My friend, ooh, this guy again. I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh, you must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is cough, cough. I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I've still got a spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through. Cough.
You're fine.
He doesn't like the noise I'm making with it. To fulfill... Cough. The prophecy... Cough, cough. You must... You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Aw, man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement.
Today's lunch will be prepared
via a timed competitive cook-off. Yeah. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. That's actually a good comeback.
I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Fool.
Good one, Van. I like your gumption drumstick.
Dumpstick.
I like your gumption drumstick. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sparkles, you know, the other dog in this, Sprinkles steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sports ring. Court. Yeah. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer! Just then, a light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Aroo! Okay. I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. I thought she had, like, nunchuck butcher knives for a second there.
That would have been pretty punk rock.
Yeah. You had his chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Shit.
100 degrees Fahrenheit. Do it.
Yeah, okay. That's wrong! What were you thinking, Drumstick? Get your head in the game. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. 11.
11.
Yeah. That's right. You might not know all of the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Gratitude? That's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted. If you hope to succeed, your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. We're about to go into some, like, I came from the inner streets of, like, some
I feel like we're about to go, like, Super Saiyan.
But I also laugh that we're not seeing any of this action. We're just looking at the dog while reading this. But now would be a great time of Hearts and Energy. So where does it come from? Small town where big dreams are born. Yes. That's right. This is your shot, and you're not going to miss it. Aroo! You try to shut out the noises of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success?
Sizzling.
Yes. Oh no! Don't make me get the spray bottle.
Next question.
You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Drumstick. He's actually cheering you on,
Fine.
which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders.
Oh my god.
Shit. What do you think? Get your mind back in the competition. God damn it. You're stranded on a desert island with only one desert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk! I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. Sure. I don't know. Woof woof. Really struggling to keep up. Next station over, Ashley has already began plating elements of her dish. Colorful and complex. Make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. And yikes! Zipped. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Word. You might not have any hands, but Drumstick does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand in the mixer to rescue dough before it's overmixed. Drumstick, no! But you're not fast enough, your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. It's intense. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Aw, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish, ready to... I don't know why I would that way.
I don't know.
Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Drumstick's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as if he's locked onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Drumstick to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring the creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. $10, it's chicken stick.
That would be hilarious.
Oh. Inside, you find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry jelly? I don't know.
Jelly, yeah.
Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. As he places his sauce-covered finger into his lips.
Internalize the rage you feel.
You sure?
Yeah. Because
Okay.
I think he if you go and you make it seem like you're jealous,
Then
yeah.
I get you. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames.
Whoa.
This is an anime that might have actually literally burst into flames.
Yeah.
The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off of your face. People will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful... We're not... No game over yet.
Okay.
The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, has a 10-inch penis. Successful, motivated.
I wasn't ready.
Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked on the path and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. That's
Obstetrician? I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, Matt's gonna look that up what that is. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I didn't know. I laugh. Those are all things that the real Colonel Sanders did. Now that I think about it,
Really?
because like it's not like he was successful right off the bat. It's like he opened a gas station that had chicken in it or something along those lines, and he did a whole bunch of stuff before.
It's an OBGYN.
Oh!
So there's
Maybe he
that.
didn't do that one.
Yeah.
People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changed his focus, you could see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. Last fire we had from somebody's body.
Yeah.
Our eyebrows off. One has to remember that every failure could be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence.
It's the
The
Spork Monster.
Gorko, the Spork Monster, is here to fight a hero. Is anyone else here feeling a bit of deja vu? I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we already battled you last night. That was Borko, my twin, and I, Gorko, and here to avenge them. Are you stronger than Borko? Well, we're twins, so no, not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? Colonel Sanders smirks. He's already on the same page as you. Just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Oh, excuse me. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think what Drumstick is saying is, can't we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies. I suppose we really don't need to fight. It's just that I've got these pointy teeth and claws. All the better for enjoying tasty foods. Surely you like to eat, don't we all? Of course I do. Inspiration strikes and you come up with a quick idea. Chomp on this. You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth and he devours it in one gulp. Want biscuits now?
Yep.
Delicious. You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was a chihuahua. But I was still a student at this school. Until one day, some mean kids with a magic spell book cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spell book. Precisely. Borko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Drumstick, together I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss.
Oh, you know Colonel Sanders and Drumstick's about to get fucking laid.
Gonna get it on. I feel like this place would be very greasy.
Yeah.
A personal invite? Can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, there's a fucking chicken. Of course,
There fucking is.
Surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Looks like you've lived such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure, if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? You know, in the 2 days that we've been at school.
Uh-huh.
I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps. Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it secret just for
Reveal
you?
it.
Yeah, because he told us some stuff. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. What is your opinion of coleslaw?
I don't like it.
Neither do I.
I like sauerkraut, which is weird, but I don't like coleslaw.
Yeah, I can have it sometimes on a sandwich.
Okay.
And it's more just like a lettuce substitute at that point.
That's fair. Funny since we're talking about foods that we don't like. So I actually recently ordered sushi.
Yeah.
And so I do not like wasabi, nor do I like ginger.
Okay.
So I go and I'm eating it just fine. Well, I don't know if it was just how the restaurant had put it into the container.
Did it?
There was just a little bit. I mean, it was almost like a very light smear, but it was like a couple of spots, and it wasn't anything crazy. It was enough that I could taste it, and it almost ruined because it was the nigiri.
Oh,
so it's a little
yeah,
rice, and
yeah.
then there's this giant slab of fish on it.
That would be very easy to be ruined with that, yeah.
And it wasn't that much either, but I was just like, I just do not like wasabi.
Wasabi, you don't need much.
You know what else I don't like that's kind of in a similar vein? Horseradish.
Well, the funny thing about that is in the States, they're basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Because real wasabi is not here in the States.
Yeah.
Or if it is, you're spending a lot of money to get it. So, which I'm intrigued to try that sometime.
I probably
yeah.
will, but I'm gonna have to be very, very careful with how I do it.
By the way, folks, if you want us to start a cooking or a food podcast, let us know.
I am down for that. I love food, and it's like there's so few things that I found that I don't like. I'm totally down. The Matt and Dave cooking show.
I just realized. Back to the game. I just realized the paintings here of Colonel Sanders with a goatee when he's a baby.
That's awesome.
In Egypt, apparently, and
then
that's
Kentucky.
That's like a real picture, probably.
Yeah.
But do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. It's coleslaw. How long can you keep it? You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be slipping into something more comfortable as well. I'll be back in just a moment. He comes back in just the apron.
Yeah.
You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Well, yeah. It's a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Tap on it.
Pick the candle.
Oh. Yeah. Candle, okay. A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of 69?
In the summer of 69!
No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's... Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel.
Oh my god.
Lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color. It's actually made of spun silver.
Click the... Oh, Colonel's definitely giving some dick.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Door?
Yeah, we're definitely...
Open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in its scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! We gotta make a big move, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh.
Oh!
Ah.
I guess as we fess up and tell the truth, I bet you that's the right one.
Yeah, you're probably right. Well, that'll be the end of this one there, guys. We will probably finish this game, as silly as it all is.
Yep.
But have a good one.
We'll catch you next time.